the button. Oh shit! I need to stop the music here. Okay, there we go. No, listen. Here's the thing. Central Africa, West Africa too, to an extent. Central to Western Africa, I'm not good with that, and I'm not good with the Balkans.
Oh,
Everything else, I'm pretty secure in. It just so happens, literally fucking every single fucking every day, it's one of these two, or my instinct tells me, oh, it's this country, and then I don't choose it because my intellect tells me it must be a different country, and then it's always the country that my instinct was telling me. And I never trust my instinct. It's so fucked up how rarely I trust my instinct. I'm good at global, motherfucker. Don't let the actual performance stats that I have
Easy
fool you.
I think I've managed to find it. I just need to correct.
Not good at it. Actually, have I done global today?
It looks like it.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, the mystery country is... Yeah.
Don't you dare say it because I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Damn
That's why my scores in global don't actually reflect my performance in global.
Oh my god, really? It's not that one either? What the fuck?
Just fucking coping, dude. I'm just coping.
You basically are.
Yeah, I am coping as well, because I have not managed to find the actual country.
It pisses me off because I actually have very good geography knowledge, and then to underperform so much under a fucking linguist of all things. What do they fucking? They don't know fucking.
Holy
lines.
Shit! That took
well,
me a
they
while.
do know lines, but they're
squiggly
squiggly lines, and those are lines of letters. Look
at guys who aren't Burger because he has started to stream now. Look at me.
No.
Christ, that was painful.
Wait, hang on. I'm gonna hit on the tapping that Narration Channel though. Yeah. Oh, Burger, you're so bad at fucking global.
Hey, no, I specifically remember saying, hey, not that I'm saying...
I don't remember that happening that way.
Well, too bad, because
objective memory is different. Yes, Among Us. I'm so deep down the cognito hazard where when I see people saying among, I'm like, oh, this is an Among Us meme. This is like in shows from the 80s and shit. It's gonna get to the point when when somebody says us, I'm like, Among Us? There's actually a German show. It's like a very famous soap. I don't know if it's still running, called Unter uns, which literally means Among Us.
Oh my god, no.
Literally, it just means Among Us.
By the way, I found these memes. Yeah. I don't know how, but they came upon me.
That's pretty gross, man.
Yeah, the memes came on
you. Fuck you.
By a lark. I love fucking Memory TV Jordan Peterson, dude.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Cedar, what the hell, man?
No, see, I'm sorry. This is capitalism.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be straight. Oh, hey, Silver.
This is the anti-capitalist.
Hey, everybody, can you hear me okay?
Yeah. No. I do love, this is actually, because I'm terrible at math. And so I automatically skip math memes, but this also seemed like it's making fun of Fahrenheit meme. So I actually took the 10 minutes it took me to actually understand what it means, and it's fucking funny as shit.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Right.
Yes.
Fair enough. Could you at least try and do a Roman soldier next?
Do you
Please.
Maybe another day.
are you busting your
Damn.
whole nut already?
Yes, I am.
I'm trying to
Because
get
I've
the
got nothing better
fucking.
to
Very
do.
grainy, dude.
I'm trying to get the fucking wing thing right, but for some reason, what the? Why? Why is it doing this?
Because
Yeah, I don't
you're cringe.
like. I can. There's a few pixels on the screen, but I'm not sure. Well, I don't even
Pixels
know.
are
This
pretty
looks
cool.
like Photoshop. Are you using Photoshop?
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
What is it like? Not displaying on the stream?
Oh, it's like every 100 pixels on your screen is 1 pixel on my screen.
Oh shit.
It was better earlier, though. I'm pretty sure.
Hang on, I've got utter horrors beyond your comprehension.
Damn.
Pretty cool.
Okay. Why?
They're all the enemy gamers. They're the gamers.
Be not afraid, child.
I do love that detail about it. The whole be not afraid thing. Actually, apparently angels exist in the fucking there we go, in the Lovecraftian Cthulhu mythos as like just aliens. They're just aliens.
Really?
Yeah, I was doing some research on it. There's apparently only one Cthulhu, like only one elder god, whatever the fuck, that you can actually consider evil. And that's Nyalara. Hang on. I was pronouncing it perfectly fine yesterday. Nyarlathotep. Because he's like the only one that even understands human morality, and he's like deliberately evil. The other ones, they're just like, yeah, what? Like, why would you? Like, they just don't give a shit. They're not evil. They just don't care.
Or are unable to understand.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? Like, what am I gonna be concerned with the morality of protest life forms that live in some fucking flower bed outside of my apartment? I don't think so. I'm like I am aware of their existence. That's pretty much it.
Damn. I got a deep meme for y'all.
Yeah. That's a lot. Hang on.
It's a wall of text, brother.
Boom.
Wow, that is a wall of text.
Boom. Check this, brother. I'm intellectual.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Actually,
I mean, no, I
I'll tell
don't.
you when I'm not focused right now.
I want to watch you be focused and fail as a result of that. Because
Hi,
you're like,
can you
there's
sign
like
my
pressure to
petition?
perform.
Yeah.
Like
Hi,
you're
why don't
live
you sign my
streamed
petition?
to 1 million people right now. They're all watching. One of them has a gun to
We're-
your mother's head. It's like,
Pretty
damn, if
cringe, man.
Kashi doesn't win, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say the N-word.
Hi, why don't you sign my petition? I'm just gonna be saying that for the next hour until you sign my petition.
Oh yeah, talking about shit. I actually got another call today from some people trying to get funding for police retirement.
So, like, to make all police no longer work?
No, to like, I think it's like to collect like money to assist with like retired officers and shit.
Did they
Like,
not
it
get
was-
enough
it-
pensions?
Right? And yeah, I just straight up told them to go fuck themselves and shut off the phone. Like, miss me with that gay shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Kashi, I don't know what to tell the guy with the gun because I don't understand whether or not you're winning in this game. That's the problem. I should have thought about that.
I mean,
earlier.
The longer he
I'm still
survives,
alive.
no. No, Burger. The longer he survives, the more he is winning.
The more he is what?
Until you reach the final stage, winning in this game is more or less just like how far you can push the timer.
That
and
Yeah,
you
beat
just
the final
died.
boss.
I'm pretty sure you
No,
died.
no,
No,
no. I
he
just
Do it.
teleported.
Say
I mean-
the N word.
I mean, depending on your interpretation of teleportation, I could have
Yeah.
just died there, yeah.
See,
But no,
you did.
yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, those Duke Nukem memes.
Yeah.
I love the character development in that because, he goes from like not wanting to read like a wall of text to like reading an essay about why you're a pussy.
Wait, that exists? There's I haven't
Yeah.
seen that one.
Yeah, I'll find both of them. Let me see. Where's my meme? I'll just find it through my waifu
Not
folder.
having your meme folder on shortcut, dude. Weak.
I do. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I found it. Where is it? Is it in reactions? Well, there's the first one. Now I
That's
gotta
a lot
find
of
the second
words.
one.
Too bad I'm not reading them.
Yeah, that's the first one. But I can't play it because that's like copyrighted music and shit, so
Damn.
just passively acknowledge its existence. Oh, we seem to actually have viewers on this live stream.
Wow.
I don't know what you're doing here.
What do you
welcome.
mean, viewers? Like, what?
Like
what's the
people
number?
who are watching the stream.
No, but like, what's the number? Burger. Like,
I
what?
think
What?
it's 3 on my end at this point.
Is it the funny number? The funny,
Oh, it's I
Funny-
mean, if
funny.
3 is the funny number to you,
yeah. 3 is kind of a funny number, yeah. Just need
these
to.
streams they don't get like views. They're just
A
for
lot.
you folks.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Damn, man. You
I mean,
should.
you do pay me $20 a month for them, so.
I mean,
Yeah.
fair.
I mean, shit, man. I don't even pay. I
Oh
just
shit!
work
New
here.
Cyberpunk game, brother.
You just janitor for me. Oh, look, it's
There's a new. There's a new
it's
Cyberpunk
Mrs.
game on the
Hayden
block,
Schroeder.
brother.
I love misgendering bigot on YouTube in YouTube comments. That's my favorite thing to do.
Hey, Priest, you're big
Yo.
into Cyberpunk, ain't you?
The game or the genre?
The genre.
Yes.
New Cyberpunk game released. Citizen Sleeper.
What is this one about?
Visual text RPG. It looks like. Well, tabletop RPG. Electronic RPG.
Oh, well, excuse me, but the best RPG just is coming out. Just yesterday
is?
I did a playtest of Tokyo Otherscape, which is the game system is supposed to be called Metro Otherscape, but it's City of
How do I
Mist with
last one.
Cyberpunk.
There it is. Hang on, I can. Where are you? Here you are.
But yeah,
I can
no.
share you. Well, should I post it? No, Studio is not going to be good enough. I'll post it in video gaming because I should.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, shut me
shouldn't-
out from this one.
Yeah, fuck.
Selfish.
But yeah, I love the Duke Nukem's character development.
Yeah, maybe this one will not have copyrighted music on
No, they both have the same music.
They do, yeah, and it's rather loud too. So.
Yeah.
Priest, it's in video games if you want to see it.
Okay.
Oh damn, got 7 updates.
Yeah,
Holy
they got a
sh-
new fucking City of Mist Cyberpunk game. It's cool as hell.
What's it called?
A Tokyo Otherscape, or rather Metro Otherscape. It's not out yet. It's just a playtest, but it's like fucking mythology and story monsters and shit and abilities, except in like cyberpunk.
Is it on Steam?
It's this is a tabletop game.
Ah, fair.
Well, it's rather a pen and paper game, not really a tabletop game. if you insist on that distinction. It's fucking sick.
do.
I ran a session of it yesterday. With like the fucking some like yokai waterfall demon princess, and like this Japanese mythology creature that's just a huge skeleton.
Maybe.
It's
I've heard about it. I can't
Yeah.
remember the name.
Well, yeah, me neither. But that one, I made that one a character where it's a guy, and he summons like spectral bone armor, and he has 2 SMGs, and he like shoots people, and this bone
It
armor is
sounds
like
a lot like Sasuke Uchiha from
I-
Naruto. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Basically, like the skeleton
say
has
it's a
more
lot.
bones than a normal person, even, and it wraps around him to protect him. And he also has like an additional head that like looks out of the spine above him, that's like bigger than his own head. And his tactic, aside from just peppering people with SMG bullets and being angry, is he fucking like he will grab you and then just bite your head off, and then drink your blood. It's pretty
Jeez.
fucking cool. There's like Toad yokai also with SMGs who could go invisible, who could camouflage themselves.
Okay, now I need
Pretty
to
nice.
test the leg armor.
It's pretty fucking sick. They have a really cool thing that they do to you know how when you're playing like fucking Shadowrun or Cyberpunk, in like any
Yeah.
tabletop RPG that's cyberpunky, you have yes.
I've got a credit card.
Hell yeah. Donate to my Patreon.
You did not, bro.
Is
Cool.
that a rare item in this game?
It's an
It's-
equipment item.
And basic. Yeah, if
But is
you
it a rare
use it,
equipment
you can unlock. So normally you get these like triple terminals where you can only buy one single item
Yeah.
off of them, and the others lock up. But if you use the well, if not if you use is if you have the credit card on you because it'll activate automatically. You can get all free items,
Yep.
and you
I can
get a
demonstrate it right
10%
now,
discount.
actually.
You get a 10% off as well, or I think you
You get 10% back.
Yeah, you get 10%.
But yeah, like normally you'd only be able to open up one of these, but I can just sit here and open up all of them here
Damn.
if I had the money.
if you
And see, fucking consumer capitalism, eh? Am I
Yeah.
right?
well, I mean, the lore in this game does have quite consumer capitalism kind of bullshit.
Oh, you know what? The description is kind of for this is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like for the item, it's been a while, but like basically they give like a bunch of like these like credit cards to like a bunch of the soldiers.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
not
doing a
entirely
gr-
sure what the lore of this game is, to be honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't
It's
expect you
interesting.
to.
It's interesting, to be honest.
Okay, how do I
Um,
edit?
But anyway, the fucking cyberpunk thing is really cool.
Yeah.
You know how, like, you're playing Shadowrun, right? It's the part of the mission where the GM just plays alone with the hacker for 5 hours. Everyone else is bored. Terrible. Bad. Not good.
Yeah.
Well, enter Metro Otherscape, where instead of just having the Matrix only accessible for, like, hackers, there's a thing called harnessing, where basically, so narratively speaking, the hacker is like harnessing the brain power of the other teammates to support the hacking process, right? What this means is that they get like uploaded into VR and have all of their abilities there and their equipment. And then, like, infiltrating a fucking server is like getting into a fortress. You can fight defensive software that's like monsters. In this case, like, for instance, a Kappa demon. Like a virtual Kappa demon.
Is this Kappa demon going to steal your soul from your butt?
No, but it's gonna try and drown you, innit? You
Pretty
fucking...
cool.
Unrealistic, bad,
You
negative 100 out of 10.
That's not really what they do. You trace a hacker, the rival hacker. It's like an actual chase scene. You go through a firewall. You try to like just get around an actual wall. And it's so intuitive and it's so not fucking stupid and retarded like the way that literally every other Cyberpunk game does it. It's great. I love it.
Sounds fun.
Because you also like you don't just because there's the solution of saying, "Oh yeah, we just don't do the hacker bits."
Easy.
But then you don't have the cyberspace aspect, which now you do.
Sounds cool.
Somebody sent me a message on Discord. I actually I got a very nice gift. Somebody yesterday gave me a box of Altoids. Cinnamon
Nice.
mints. Yeah.
Altoids?
Yeah, the Altoid cinnamon mints. The with with cinnamon flavors. That was really cool.
What is Altoids again?
Let
I
me
know
post-
I've
let
heard
me-
the name
let-
before.
let-
They're
let me-
mints.
Let me paint you pictures.
Do you guys seriously not know what Altoids are?
I know what they are. Friggin' Bosch is just being.
No, yeah, I'm being retarded.
Altoids
Give
are
me a
fucking-
second.
Yes.
I'm gonna fucking post them. No, don't worry about it.
No, I'm gonna get banned for this bannable offense. Not knowing Altoids is a sin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love these. I have a like cinnamon and the cinnamon apple ones. I really like Altoids.
Yeah. I agree. They taste great.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, now I remember.
And they
now,
have
now I'm
apparently they
seeing.
have other flavors too. They have
Get the fuck
wintergreen,
outta here.
strawberry,
No
peppermint, spearmint.
way.
Huh.
I've only ever had mint. You're telling me there's
Nah,
like
get the
a
fuck
billion
outta
different
here,
flavors?
Burger.
Well, apparently not a
don't
billion, but
believe you.
certainly a few. Cinnamon, that's the really fucking good ones. Those are my
I don't
favorite.
believe you, Burger.
I love Altoid cinnamons. Oh, there's apparently... Okay, this is a bunch of Altoids products. Let me post this. This is on Wikipedia, so it's not an ad. I'm not sponsored by Altoids by any stretch of the imagination. So they got fucking... They got like... There's a ginger one. They're made in Great Britain, too. This is a British product.
Yeah, that's why I asked. It sounds so familiar. What the fuck were they?
What is wintergreen?
Wintergreen.
I
Mm.
don't know, man.
Why do you not
Oh
know?
shit! Hey, Burger.
How dare you?
I don't know. I don't know plants.
Licorice. There's
Plants are cringe.
There's one with Curious George on it and one with a pin-up lady. I don't know why they look so similar. The passion. Okay, these fucking round boxes look fucking sick. Passion fruit sours, apple. Okay, these are sours. I assume they're not mints. Oh, they have chewing gum. I don't like chewing gum though. I kind of don't like chewing gum. They all come in these fucking sick-ass metal boxes, which I like because they're... Actually, you know what, though? I retract that statement. I hate those boxes because they seem... You'd think that they would be very useful, but they actually are always just too small to do whatever it is that you're trying to do with them.
I mean, here's the thing, though. You can use them for a lot of shit. Like, some people use them for, like, extra parts for, like, fishing kits and whatnot. A lot of people I know will actually, like, throw Raspberry Pis in them and use them for, like, mini computers and shit.
Yeah, I don't
Fair
do either of these things. You can't fit dice in there. Hang on, let me...
Yeah, you can fit dice in there.
No.
Like, you can fit D6s in there.
Yeah,
Easy.
yeah, D6, the most boring kind of dice.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair...
What? Got no D4s? Got no D20s? What is?
I
wrong
mean,
with
you say that, but the system you're plugging literally just uses D6.
I was about to say that I basically only play Powered by the Apocalypse games anymore, and they're all only D6s. I went to the the fantasy store today to get some dice. I did not buy a single D6.
Oh yeah, while I'm on a roll of roasting you, I double checked the fucking stream and I made sure you said landlocked. I left a fucking timestamp.
The what?
Oof.
I don't even remember what
Burger
you're
getting
referring to.
burned. Burger.
Last week you called Japan a landlocked country, then denied that you did it.
No, I don't
You were-
think I don't recall this conversation
You did.
happening.
Yes,
did.
you did.
I
I
remember
don't
it.
Posted
I
it
don't
for all
think
the
so.
world to
That's
see.
not true.
Yes, you did.
Stop gaslighting me.
Motherfucker, you're
fucking
gaslighting me!
That's rather an accusation. How
That is a
dare you accuse
bold
me of
statement.
gaslighting you?
That is a bold statement, but we stand by it. Fuck you.
Yeah,
That was
anyway.
easy.
I have a massive dong.
I've finally done it. I've finally done it. I've conquered the British Isles as the
Heck
fucking...
yeah, brother.
Well,
No,
as the...
sink it.
Wait, hang on.
well,
As
no, I
India,
can't.
you conquered the British Isles.
No, unfortunately, that campaign got fucked over. Unfortunately, by corruption issues.
Uh-huh.
Fucking
That's pretty racist, dude. But
Yeah.
how?
No,
Wait,
but
hang on.
I
How
didn't
did you
mean.
though?
I didn't.
What?
No, but,
As what
like-
country did you do it?
I did it as like the Celts,
Okay.
as the Celts that lived on the British Isles during the Roman times.
That's
I've conquered
almost
all
as
of it.
good, except not even nearly as good.
No, because it's not reverse imperialism. It's just reverse racism all over again.
Well,
Heck yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not even. It's not even
yeah.
because if you think about it, you're not even the English. You're not even the Scottish conquering the English. You're just other pre-Scotsmen conquering England
Do you know this?
before it was England.
Do you know this theory?
Well,
Where basically the idea is that there are no actual. Hang on, I'm still looking through Altoid's shit. That there's no actual Celts, like that the Celts of Britain are not actually Celts. They're like basically mega weebs for Celtic culture that like came in through like trading and all
what
that.
you mean?
And you had like
You
a
mean,
small
like-
Celtic group, and just the elite adopted the Celtic like fashion and aesthetic because the Celts originally are from like continental Europe.
Yeah,
Switzerland.
The Hasselt. No, no, not Switzerland.
Oh, no.
Austria. Even-
That's the same
even I
country.
would
You can't tell me that's not the same country.
No. So it's in between Austria, Poland, and Czech Republic. Around
Well,
that.
the Czech Republic is between Austria and Poland, so chessmate. Anyway, the theory is that basically they don't like that genetically
There is
like
that
they're not
theory.
descended of Celts. They just were so incredibly like Celt weebs, Keebs basically,
Yeah.
that they adopted Celtic culture to the extent that it's now just Celtic
Celtaboos.
artifacts there.
No.
Celtaboos, that's a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why
always-
there's like British Celts.
That is. I've heard that is an actual. What do you call it? Fairy. Like I don't know. If that's true.
I know that is an actual theory.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I've heard that is an actual fairy.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. That it's an actual theory.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Ah, goddamn. Well, this
But
seems
yeah,
like someone is
now-
building a bomb out of an Altoids box.
Heck yeah, brother.
Not sure if I necessarily want to be going that route.
I mean, it's only the good route you can go, honestly.
Polysporin, okay. Tell me how you really feel. I did use it for like transporting pills.
That's another one I see commonly done.
Because I get like when I'm on vacation, I'll pop a couple pills in there. But I also have like pill sleeves, so it's just acid reflux medicine that I put in there, really.
I mean, to be fair, it can also pick up the flavor of the Altoids and make it a little more easier to chew down, I
It's
guess.
not. They're like calcium carbonate pills. They're not like particularly offensive. You just
Oh, okay. Yeah.
like I'm not doing fucking hardcore Alka-Seltzer on steroids type shit. Yeah.
Sorry, give me a moment. I just found this really interesting map that this friend showed me. I was like, I think I might have found it in game, actually. So I'm just trying
Sean,
to
what
check
are you
if it
playing right
actually is.
now?
I'm playing Rome 2. I don't want to stream it because otherwise my computer goes to shit. Because streaming Discord with this game is fucking pain.
Isn't doesn't Rome still exist though? Like I was
Rome
there,
Total
I was
War.
there last year in Rome.
Rome Total War, you fucking idiots.
So why did they make a
You
Rome
fucking
2?
idiot. Rome 2 Total War.
What's so fucking cool about South Wales that the Australians felt the need to make a South Wales 2?
Ask them. Like, seriously, I've got...
Because honestly, Ed, this is what was so cool about York that the Americans felt the need to make a York 2.
New York. Well,
Because
to
calling
be fair,
something
York is...
New X is just calling it X2, really.
Yeah, fair, but I think the whole deal with that was because... A, it kind of feels like this place in it, bro. If you think about it, that's how it is.
Are
Like,
you sure that...
Because, no, think about it for a second. York was built as, like, a port town, by Vikings. So, port town by sort of colonizers, in a way, right?
Yeah.
If we're both kind of on the same page that Vikings, colonizers, sort of similar.
No, actually, we're not. I'm going to disagree with you.
Okay, then.
And I will not
I've lost my
elaborate
point.
further on why or how.
Well, anyways, if you'll just allow me to elaborate my point, anyways.
Yeah.
So, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So, the colonizers arrive, establish this new port town, and they go, hey, this area looks a lot like the surroundings of York, but beautifuler. Let's just call this New York. Because they were fucking unoriginal.
But it was called New Amsterdam originally.
Because the Dutch got there first.
Yeah, and so so you have to check now, is it either York or see, that's the fucking thing. Chessmate.
Is it chessmate?
Yes.
Is it really?
Is it chessmate or is it checkmate?
It's definitely chessmate.
It's definitely checkmate.
100%.
Burger's just pulling a stupid.
And
It's
also,
just
how the
super
fuck does New South Wales look like South Wales?
I don't know, but they decided upon it anyway.
How did New Zealand look like Zealand?
What is even Zealand?
I've got no
This
clue.
is a place in the Netherlands. How did fucking Newfoundland look like Fundland? Where is Fundland?
Foundland.
Well, it's Newfoundland, the Newfoundland. That's
It's
like
Newfoundland. Yeah, and
Only
see,
because
there's
New
no
fake
original
land.
Fundland even, so that's fucked up. New Brunswick? How about Old Brunswick? Actually, there's a place...
New Brunswick? Where the fuck is Brunswick anyways?
It's a place near Hanover. It's a small town near Hanover. And also there's a Brunswick here in the city where I live too, but it's not exactly
Australia,
the same.
Canada,
Well,
Chile.
New Brunswick is not in Australia.
No, but there's Brunswick, Victoria, electoral district of Brunswick, Brunswick Junction, Brunswick Heads.
And what's the
Canada,
deal
there's New
with
Brunswick.
Florida anyway? Like, why?
What's the deal with Florida?
Why did they make?
What if it
Why
was
did they
Florida?
decide to make that? Why was America like, you know what we need?
We need Florida.
We need a fucking. We need a swamp full of like alligators. And
Look, man.
retired
doesn't,
people
really?
on fucking golf carts with guns.
Look,
And
man.
Also, in the middle of all
can't-
that, we're gonna put a bunch of like
All that swamp fever.
Cuban
No,
fascists
Burger, you have
and fucking I had you fucking threw me. I had such a good punchline for this.
Look, Burger,
Punch.
you can't blame us. You gotta blame the Spanish.
Oof.
No. How about why the fuck is British Columbia in Canada? What the fuck?
That is pretty sus, man.
because
Yeah.
the English were so
why is
inherently
Greenland white and Iceland green?
so for Columbia, for British Columbia, the British were just so in envy of the Columbia from the Spanish, because as usual we are. They decided to call it British Columbia, even though it had no relation to Columbia whatsoever.
Why is it called
And then
Queensland
for Iceland,
when it has nothing to do with Queens in New York?
because okay, that's a completely different topic that is completely unrelated. You know it.
Where is Old Caledonia? Not Caledonia.
Oh, come on, Burger. No, come on, Burger.
Look,
you
my
must
mind is quick. Okay, so I went to Caledonia and it directly sends me to New Caledonia. No, I want
Caledonia
Old
is the ancient.
Caledonia.
Burger, shut the fuck up. Let
Why
me
is
explain.
it?
It's the
Why is
Latin
it
name.
called the Black Forest when there's no black people in it?
Exactly. Is the Latin name
So for
used by the
New
Roman
Caledonia-
Empire to refer to the part of Great Britain that lies north of the
Yeah.
River Forth? Fucking
Yep.
hell, dude. Just say fucking Albion. How about Guinea? Where's Guinea? Guinea. Okay, that's a country in Africa. Yes, okay. This is fine. Why... Why did Reddit name Lesotho? Couldn't they have just, like, kept it at Sutu? Why did they have to name it Lesotho? Hell yeah. Why is it called Mozambique when there's actually less Zambique?
Okay, that's cringe. That's cringe. And you know it.
No, that's based. Why is the, I'm just on the map trying to find just the worst. Just using my, knowledge of geography. By which I mean ability to use Google Maps.
The best way to use it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it called Washington when he was unwashed? Because he lived in the past and people in the past used to not wash.
Christ.
Shit,
I have a question. I have a deep
Yeah.
I have a deep philosophical question.
Okay.
Why do cats? Okay, so a bit more context. You know how dogs come in varied shapes and sizes, like really varied shapes and sizes. Like you got
Yeah.
tiny dogs and you got massive dogs, right? Tiny as in Chihuahua and massive as in Saint Bernards.
Yeah.
Why do cats not have not the exact same physique, but have a similar disposition? Like, why do they not vary so much in size compared to dogs? Like, compared to dogs, cats share a relatively similar size, right? Am I coming across?
Yeah, I know what you
Do you
mean. I
guys-
actually, I have never thought about this. I reckon
like-
maybe because like cats are not. Humans didn't
No.
domesticate cats. Like they did that themselves.
Yeah, cats
and there are
domesticated themselves, but like,
there are a number of different cat breeds.
Yes, there are, but all of
Yeah,
them
but
come in similar shapes and
Yeah,
sizes.
yeah.
My thinking, though, is at the end of the day, when you look at a wolf, like when you look at it straight
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
do you not just think to yourself, doggy, be pets? Like, at the end of the day, even though you know it's going to gnaw your hand off, even though you know it's just gonna rip you to shreds, you just look at it and you go, doggy.
No, I don't do
You
that
know,
because I'm not insane, but I understand the sentiment.
I mean, because
Yeah.
wolves are fucking huge.
Yeah, wolves.
Wolves are huge, but at the same time, you've got dogs that are just as huge as
No,
wolves.
no, no. I mean, a Great Pyrenees compared to because Great Pyrenees is also huge, but a wolf just
Yeah,
it's
a wolf
not
is
the
massive,
same.
but at the
It's
end
not
of
the
the day,
same.
you can.
It's not the
It's
same.
not the same, but at the end of the day, your monkey brain go similar size, right? It's not the exact same, but you can go similar size though, right?
Well,
At the
I
end of the
mean,
day, you can kind
I
of look at them at a distance and go, they're
Well, you
almost
recognize
the
them
same.
as the same species. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
but when
yeah,
you look at a
but in
cat
the
from
back
a
of your
distance to
mind,
like,
in the back of your mind, you're thinking, I really hope this guy's in a good mood because he could rip my fucking throat out.
yeah, but at the same time, your monkey brain, ooh, doggy, me pets. No, not the monkey brain. The childlike fantasy version of your brain go, ooh, doggy, me pets.
Yeah,
But when you
I've
compare
never,
like a
yeah.
cat, when you compare a cat to a leopard or a tiger, your
Well,
brain
no,
instantly
but
goes,
hang on though.
fuck no.
Cats are way less related to leopards and lions. Like the cats that domesticated
Yeah,
themselves
I
into
know, but
humanity.
I'm not
It's not like a
talking about the
fucking
science
leopard
here.
just showed up to ancient Egypt and was like, "Well, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna."
Like,
That
no,
was
no,
that
I'm
was
not
just
talking.
also
I'm not.
already small cats. Those
I
cats
know,
were
but I'm
also
not
small.
talking about
pet,
the
though.
science. I'm not talking about the science because at the end of the day, you would have thought people would have done the same thing with big cats,
I mean,
Well, I mean,
right?
No, but big
Like-
cat, like cats are fundamentally not. First of all, not useful.
What do you mean they're not useful? They release like a shit ton of serotonin each time you pet them.
Maybe for fucking
Your
people
brain
who
does.
are
Your
not
I mean,
brain.
they're
based,
great for like making sure like mice aren't like
yeah, the main
screwing around
purpose
based
as
of
and
well.
cats
dog
are
pilled.
Vermin.
They're not useful in the same ways that dogs are. It's like useful to
Yeah.
have them around,
Oh,
but they're not. You can't like train them to like fuck white women and shit. You know?
Yeah. I mean,
I
you
just-
can
I-
train them.
Hey, wouldn't it have been cool if we had like a cat, a domesticated version of like a tiger after like millennia of breeding, training, and whatever, and we had like a domesticated version of that, similar
mean,
to
they
like a dog.
They tried to do. Various empires tried to domesticate cheetahs, and cheetahs are pretty. You can tame them, but the problem is breeding them. It's very very difficult to breed them.
Yeah, just there's you
Right.
can't just like domesticating animals is pretty difficult. This is one of the main reasons why like when the Euros came to the Americas, a lot of Native American civilizations were on like a they were less globalized. Like with the exception of some in South America where they had some domesticated animals, and mainly this is also the whole plagues thing. They didn't have any plagues. Because they have like the most domesticatable animal that's native to the Americas is the llama, and I don't know if I ever fucking had to deal with a fucking llama.
Llamas are like the same species as what's it?
Alpacas,
Alpacas.
but they're fucking
Alpacas, but also
assholes.
dromedaries and camels.
No,
Similar families,
dromedaries.
I
This is not the same species though. It's not the same species at all. And they're fucking dicks, basically. They're assholes. So they did a really good job at domesticating them as far as that was possible, but to just the base disposition to how much you can domesticate those bitches is just not a given. Like, as opposed to dromedaries and camels and cows and fucking horses. Jesus Christ. And like, you know, I'm pretty sure they had wolves in the Americas that they had domesticated, but they're not like good cargo animals, except for, you know, and so they did use them as such in like the Arctic Circle, which is fucking cool as hell.
Just want to mention, going back to wolves. I've never been around actual like wolves, but I've been around wolf dogs, which are it's literally what they are. They're half dog, half wolf, and those
Oh yeah.
they're pretty fucking awesome as well. They can get agitated really easily, but they're pretty cool fucking dogs. Really cool.
They're
big.
I like big dogs, honestly. I've thought about like I do eventually want to have a dog maybe, but at the same time I'm like I've been like cat sitting quote unquote for Joy a couple times while she was out of town, and I like go to her place and like feed her cat. The problem is I absolutely despise the smell of cat food, and I cannot stand the smell of dog. I am extremely sensitive to like animal smells and shit.
Fair enough.
But I
Maybe
kind of
I'm
want a
gonna-
dog because I like dogs.
I was about to say you could probably get like I mean, if you want like an affectionate animal, you could try to look at like a cockatoo or some kind of parrot.
Birds. Have you ever smelled a bird, my man?
Yeah, my grandma raised cockatiels.
Birds
I know
are
how they
fucking
smell.
disgusting.
They're only as disgusting as their living situation. Birds
Yeah,
can keep themselves clean.
I would
What you're
immediately forget to take
about
care
is
of
dog.
a bird.
What you're thinking of is ducks and geese, because they can shit. Holy shit, kid, they can shit.
No, like I'd want a dog that's like, as a kid there was the neighbor's dog. He was fucking amazing. His name was Stony, and he was like this really tiny dog who would like he knew his way around town to the extent where he always knew like which household was eating at what time. Like he had
Oh
that
yeah, those are the best
down.
dogs.
And he basically, like, of course, he lived in my neighbor's house, but he, like, only nominally was there. He was, like, running around town all fucking day just getting fed. And he would, like, hang out in the middle of the road. That was his spot. It was the literal middle of the fucking road. And the trash car, every day they would stop for him. And every fucking day they would like shout at him to get the fuck out of the way. And as he was getting older and like lazier and learned that they wouldn't try to like run him over, he just like there was a point where pretty much every day one of them would get out and like grab him and put him to the side of the road so the trash car can pass. You fucking what's it called? What's the trash car called? What's the name for the trash car?
Garbage truck.
Yes,
Garbage
the garbage
truck.
truck.
Yeah. I can't remember the breed of dog, but I found out about it in Wikipedia hole. There was a breed of dog in Europe that was used. That was used during like the Industrial Revolution and before that. Its only purpose was to run on a tread. It had two purposes. The first purpose was bed warming, and the other purpose was to run on a treadmill or like a big wheel to turn a spit. I think they're called spit dogs.
Look this.
And after the
Jesus.
after like by like the late 19th century, they went completely extinct. It was a specific breed that was bred to run on a treadmill for 10, 12 hours a day, and then go lay in bed to keep the bed warm.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
A
it was
turnspit dog. Oh, this is...
Turnspit dog.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's it.
That is fucking wild.
Yeah, and it's like once
Oh no, it was domesticated.
yeah, and it's like once its usefulness was made obsolete, it just went, people just stopped breeding them, and they just went extinct.
That is fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
bro. Humans be fucked, you know.
I mean, the whole dog breeding thing is kind of fucked anyway. Let's be real about that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's like, and also in like in Korea they have like I forgot the name of that one as well, but they have a breed of dog bred to be food. It's like a livestock dog.
Well, that's fine
not
though. I think. Like,
well, I mean, it's not. It's bred. It's bred to be eaten, so it puts on a lot of weight, and it doesn't freak out if it's in a crowded cage.
Yeah.
There's a couple charities that like rescue them that will like, because it's in Korea it's actually illegal to the conditions they're in, so a lot of them get seized and a lot of them get shipped off to the United States to be with I guess not Korean owners.
Yeah. I would love to eat some dog though. I want to be straight with you on that one.
There's, I forget if it's in China or if it's in Korea, but in one of the Asian countries, there's a big festival where they
it's
eat
the
dog, but
Yulong province in China.
it's super fucked up because they cook them alive because the adrenaline and stuff.
Yeah, that's not so cool.
Me tastier. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Why
I
is
feel like
it
that's
called
smoother.
Spain when I am actually in pain?
Because it's the rain
But that's the
falls
silent.
right down the
Rain's-
plains.
Yeah.
Duh.
Why is it called Turkmenistan when there's also Turk women in there? Am I right?
Because they
Isn't that
cannot
one of those?
balance the
Isn't that
woman.
one of those countries where like they have a whole thing? It's like if you're looking for a wife, you can just literally go out in the street and just take a woman.
It might be a kidnapping country.
No,
I was really confused about wife
Uzbekistan.
kidnapping. Because
Yeah.
I see shit about it online. It's like, oh, this is the worst thing. Oh, I just see like, oh, kidnapping wives and shit. It's like, wait, hang on. This is a completely innocuous tradition that some countries do. Until I found out that wife kidnapping and wife kidnapping in Germany and outside of Germany mean two very different things. In Germany, what
Yeah.
happens is that basically when
your
there
wife
is a
gets
consensual marriage going on like the wedding day, some people will come by and like take the wife and like take her to some bar, and then they will like just hang out there, and then the groom will have to take his fucking like guys to find her. They have to go from bar to bar, and he has to like give like, you know, rounds to all of his mates, and then
And
eventually
you
they
can
come
use
to the
that
right
with
to the right
actors.
bar where the woman is being held, and they you know, it's kind of like a fucking a wild goose chase, but you get hammered.
And you confused
Nice.
that with the Uzbeks, did you?
Yeah, because it's the same term. It's the same. It's wife kidnapping. It's called that. You know, they don't like.
Yeah, but you understand in the English language we don't have context-specific words.
No,
you
but
don't
see,
have.
that's the thing. The Germans, they call it the same whether it happens here or in like Uzbekistan. So, but it's
Oh,
a
well,
very
yeah.
different thing. We don't have a There was some really weird happened with
Because
that
in
actually,
Germany, women have rights.
but- yeah, that's true
Oh, yes.
actually.
That's the
Ah, yes,
kicker.
the women, the whammons rights. Curse be whammons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, they should take the wife kidnapping thing and then like merge that with the dog festival.
They kidnap dogs. Why
No,
is
no,
it
that they
called
cook women and
why
then
is it called Mongo Liar when the joke is actually Mongo No Lie?
No, you take that dog eating festival, you combine it with wife kidnapping, and then you combine it with that Taiwanese pig festival where they have like they grow pigs to be
Oh
like
yeah,
2
yeah.
tons.
We talked about this,
And
but you
you-
showed some pictures. That was fucking wild.
Yeah, and
Mm.
you do that to the wives.
Yeah.
You feed the dogs to the wives,
Yeah.
so they just become mad.
are you trying to make like
Your connection is really bad, dude.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I
Well,
guess
it's
the
not
CIA are taking them down.
Why is it called Puerto Rico when it's actually not? The people there are rather poor because of capitalism and colonialism. Why is it called the British Virgin Islands when they have been fucked?
Did
by
you see
colonials?
their Chris Reagan? He got into a run-in with a dude who was really pissed off at him for having a Puerto Rican flag instead of an American flag in his like Twitter handle.
What a fucking.
He's like, you're in
Really?
America. It's like you're in America. It's like Puerto
Yeah.
Rico is America.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I would not be able to live in the US. Well, hang on. Actually, just before I go off on this fucking so
You wouldn't be allowed to.
Kashi and Freest. What does my accent sound like to you right now?
Gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't place it because, like, I know you're French and British, but it
Yeah.
mixes into this weird shit. So, like, I guess
Yeah.
German, for lack of a better
I mean,
word. You
it's-
sound.
Fucking hell.
No, it is really like
Homosexual.
British and French at the same time. Like that's.
Yeah.
You kind of
Because to
sound like a
me-
standard like. Oh, go ahead.
To me, the thing is, when I hear myself, I sound American as fuck.
You do not sound American. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No,
No.
Yeah,
no.
no, but like whenever I listen to myself in recording, I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck? My accent sounds completely different.
You have some American
oh,
inflections,
really-
but yeah.
Really quick
I'm
before you
gonna
get
say
into
no.
your thing, I discovered like there's like videos on YouTube where you can listen to how English sounds to non-English speakers,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
it's weird. It's like trying to listen to like Middle English or something. It's just very strange.
Oh yeah, Berg, I did throw up that project I was streaming in the chat so you can actually see it
Yeah, I
now.
saw that earlier. It's pretty fucking lit.
By the way, that is cool.
Yeah.
But please do a Roman shoulder next. I need to
Later,
feel
later.
vindicated. Please.
Look, I'll
Please,
post the one I
Daddy,
made
please,
year.
please, please. Oh.
You know what? Just because of that, I'll post the one of the first gun nights I ever made. That's incredibly shitty. That will hurt your soul.
Go on, I've been hurt before.
Not
Your
like this,
images
you
can't
know.
hurt me.
Let's
He
see. I
says-
just need to find it.
Oh,
He says
I'm
with
fucking
no amount
excited
of
to see
fear in his
this.
voice.
What?
Like I
What?
said, this is one of the worst images I've ever made in my life.
Oh god.
This is actually not bad, dude.
I have to check it out later.
The gun looks kind of shitty, but this is not terrible, dude.
I told you, Posh.
No, see, you could play around with this a little bit, make it seem more integrated, like auto tone, auto contrast, and shit.
It looks
See,
like
I
a
told
fucking
you.
weeb saw what a Roman looked like, and went, you know what? What happens if I mix those two together?
Why is it called the North Sea when the Arctic Ocean is more north than it?
It's not the Northest Sea.
Why is it called Russia when it's actually them who live there?
I do not understand that context.
Why is it called Slav Bard when it's full of animal cum? I'm talking about the vaults. The vault with all the animal jizz or whatever they got.
It's plant jizz, but yeah. Why is it called shit? No, that's dumb. But, you know, the other ones weren't dumb, but this one.
Why is it called Greenland when it's full of ice?
We had that one earlier. Why is it called Suriname when it only has one name, and so that would be the first name? Oh, hell yeah.
As an American, why is it called the United States when I shrug and point to everything going on?
Yeah, that's very true. This is we're doing deep political commentary here.
Christ.
Hard hitting.
Yeah.
Hard hitting politics right here. Goddamn.
Okay, why is it called Rhode Island?
Burger, you wanna know something fucked up? You wanna know something fucked up? Hang on. So I'm not gonna give you any context to this game, but okay. So here's my British Empire. I've conquered it as the British. Well, British. I'm talking like ancient Celtic, but if I got regional wealth, I've unironically recreated the South-North divide.
Freaking based, man.
This is like region wealth. You can see like the wealth here. This is my highest.
Oh, hang on, I have to.
These are my two highest.
Yeah.
These are my two highest earning provinces in the southern region, in the southern province, right? Yeah, both 1,000. And this is the only highest earning region in the northern province. But ironically, we created the fucking North-South divide all over again.
That's really racist somehow. I'm sure.
Oh my fucking God.
I'm certain that this is somehow racist.
You're playing an entire. So right now, I'm playing an entire roleplay campaign with this, which I posted.
Which is fucking cool as hell, by the way. Playing a roleplay campaign in like a 4X game, like.
I'm trying so hard to roleplay it, but it's not easy because sometimes I forget, like I'm roleplaying, and it's like, shit, now I need to justify why I did this action, which in no way relates to anything I'm roleplaying right now.
Yeah.
But so like I'm like role playing this, and the whole thing is like British unity, right? And so since my faction leader has traits with like I think it's calm, he's calm, and he's supposed to be building this whole kind of like tribal confederation of like British people that are united, right?
Yeah.
The whole thing is that you don't leave anybody behind, and you actually develop towns. And it's like looking at this of like, you fucking massive twat, you absolute fucking idiot. This has completely ruined the entirety of my campaign.
Oh, I have some really cool. Why is it called Somalia when it's not actually Somali at all? And by Mali, I mean the other African country that's called Mali.
Mali.
Oh, I thought you meant like bad.
No, it.
Hell
yeah.
Why is it called Chile when it's so warm?
Damn, that one's good. I was gonna do something with and I discarded it earlier, and this is that's a good one.
Why is it called Antarctica when there's no ants?
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna post this one again just because I love how many unintentional layers there are.
This fucking meme, dude. This has been haunting me.
Yeah, it's just like
because it's 100% correct, but the guy is an evil pickup artist.
Yeah.
And whoever that bitch is that like posed to him does not live in the real world.
Yeah. You want to know the part that someone pointed out to me that gets me rolling even harder on this shit? it's colored like the political compass, and the only one of these that isn't sexual harassment is lib left,
Yeah, yeah.
which just
Live Left got some nice tits though.
I do think there is one like small difference in the way that the cartoon is designed. That like that like half the women, like the non-old women, should also be kind of ugly. But honestly, it like getting a compliment from an ugly woman is just as good as from anyone else. Honestly, it don't matter. As
Yeah.
like a guy, it's like, oh yes, yes, I have a huge penis. Why is it,
fuck.
why is it called Uganda when it's not actually mine?
Somebody posted this on the South Dakota subreddit, and I think it's very accurate.
Fuck it.
Ooh.
Yeah, how about
'Cause
that
South
Roe
Dakota's-
v.
I
Wade,
feel
eh?
bad for you.
Yeah, South Dakota is one of the trigger states where once Roe v. Wade's turned over, abortion's just gonna be completely banned.
Yeah.
So,
Like that is fucking insane that they're like
Yeah.
overturning that. It is such a because it's such a like basic right. Like it's such a non idea even. It's like it's not
Yeah.
even like something that you'd think at this point people wouldn't even like think about. I could say America, but like this is like some women have a right to abortion, yes. Like you don't.
Yeah.
They have a
some
right to
have to think
healthcare.
about. But then they're fucking like allowing states to ban it again.
yeah.
The fucked up part is like they're even on record saying we're not going to do this, and here they are, or with a fucking draft, if with a majority draft release. Like,
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
leak,
and
not
it's
release, but yeah.
not going to stop here. It's been made very clear. I think in the wording, it's in the thing that was leaked itself, that this is just the first step. They're going to come over after like same-sex marriage as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Which is
Hell,
strange
there's even
because
more.
when they legalized same-sex marriage, the court was also leaning conservative. No, hang on. Was this the one time when it wasn't? I had this data pulled up recently. Jamie, pull
I
that up.
think it was like the. Yeah, I think it was like the one time it
yeah.
wasn't.
Because there's shout out to fucking Supreme Court political leanings.
Why is it called Liberia when they're so honest?
Damn, hell yeah, dude. Let me check. Wait, hang on. This is a scale. This is a different scale. Well, it don't matter. Let's take this scale because it looks cool. Okay, and then we're gay marriage legal. Obviously in fucking the United States, the only country that matters, man.
Yes.
United
Made
States.
Made this
In,
clear.
2015, it was légalisé. Let me actually post this in here. No, that's a different thing.
Lol.
Right, so this is the political
man.
leanings.
Come on, then.
And so it was legalized in 2015. Yeah, which is the one brief instant when it was like mildly liberal, because apparently whoever Judge Kennedy is was like, "Yep, I'm going liberal on this one." Yeah. Shout out to fucking the William Douglas though, the guy
Oh, yeah,
that you
that
see
guy.
at the bottom. I looked him up recently, and he is genuinely one of the wildest fucking guys. Let me
Oh,
get
for
to his
sure.
fucking Wikipedia page. William Douglas. He's genuinely- he was mega based, like he was against the Vietnam War and like pro-environmentalism.
Before it was cool.
Yeah.
God,
So
like,
he was
talking of,
nominated
like,
by FDR, right?
Yeah.
In general, legal scholars have noted that Douglas's judicial style was unusual in that he did not attempt to elaborate justifications for his judicial positions on the basis of text, history, or precedent. Douglas was known for writing short, pithy opinions which relied on philosophical insights, observations about current politics, and literature, as much as more conventional judicial sources. Douglas wrote many of his opinions in 20 minutes, often publishing the first drafts. Douglas was also known for his fearsome work ethic by publishing over 30 books and once telling an exhausted secretary, Fay All, if you hadn't stopped working, you wouldn't be fired. He apparently was kind of a dick to the people who worked under him. He also he lived in financial ruin, even though he was like a Supreme Court justice. He got married 4 times and twice to fucking law students who were writing their theses about him. He was 60 and she was 23 and shit. It was fucking insane. Yeah, he opposed the banning of the Communist Party. He fucking was pro-hardcore pornography. He wanted to give the environment legal personhood. This genuinely fucking crazy guy.
I much prefer that than giving corporations personhood. So.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Talking of underrated political figures in America, right? There was actually one I stumbled across recently, and I think I sent you their Wikipedia page a while back, Burger. It was Bayard Rustin.
That may have happened. I do not recall many of the events that transpire in my life.
He was a guy during the Civil Rights Movement. He was a black socialist who was also gay. Openly.
Oh, wow.
Hell yeah.
And because of this, he actually ended up getting almost erased from the civil rights movement back in the day.
Because they were hey, first of all, we also don't like gays, but also let's not go too far because it'll upset the NIMBYs.
Pretty much. And one weird thing, right? Have you ever heard the term white liberal syndrome?
I've never heard it put like this, but I can imagine what it means, yeah.
Yeah, he was basically the guy who came up with that as a concept.
Nice.
And his whole thing on it was don't expect less out of black people just because we are oppressed. Fuck you. We are worth the same as you.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Base talking. I do recall you sending me that at some point, though, I think.
Yeah, he was a little bit of a weird figure in the whole civil rights movement. One thing was he was actually against reparations for the black community, which is odd.
Yeah.
That is very...
basically, his whole thing was, he took it all from, a socialist point of view. So he was, against race-based, anything. He wanted to tackle it completely from a class angle.
That is fucking lit.
Oh my god.
Shout out to that guy,
that's
honestly.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Bro, start teaching him in America. Start pulling his name up. I don't care. Just
Absolute
do it.
king, dude.
Yeah, and one of the reasons he got basically shoved out of the whole civil rights movement was, I shit you not, because he got caught at having sex with 2 other men in a car in a parking lot.
God damn, that is so based of him to do that.
Right.
It's at the same time, don't do it in a parking lot, but if you're gonna do it.
But it makes it more cool. Do it.
It does.
in the civil rights. It's so fucked up that damn, I forgot what I wanted to say, but I did want to say this. I am definitely pro reparations. I think the working class is in dire need of reparations from the capitalist class for having been exploited for fucking generations since basically the dawn of humanity.
Yeah.
So
totally.
if we want to give the blacks a couple extra bucks from that, let's do it.
The flanks.
We do a broad coalition.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the
fair
first quote that I ever heard from Biodrustin, which was like a weird one for me, was, "In the past few years, I have seen all too many blacks fall into the trap of calling any white person who disagrees with them a racist." Which, that's...
He seems
Cringe.
pretty fucking on the level, dude. Like this,
Yeah.
he has the energy of someone who like understands what's going on, but doesn't like talk about it, but shouldn't be talking about it, but he still is because he has massive balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a pretty lit figure in the movement that I, like, learned about very recently. He's fucking cool as shit.
Yeah. Fucking gay black
Fair enough.
socialist during the civil rights era, you don't get cooler than that.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Pretty based.
Why is it called the state of acre when it's bigger than an acre? This is a state in Brazil.
No clue. Damn, managing economy in this is fucking cringe. God damn, I really need the money, but I can't do anything.
Oh yeah, question to everyone here who cooks their own food. Have you ever cooked
You're
with
asking the
dried
wrong
shrimp
people.
before?
A what now?
What?
Dried shrimp.
I have never.
I wouldn't know where I would get that, but I imagine that's kind of cool.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I've gotten it recently. Like, I'll go take a photo of it and be right back.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I obviously I can't talk about the deep fucking shrimp cooking lore now.
Oh, I saw this crazy video on
You're cutting up, my man.
Yeah, you're cutting up pretty bad. How
about
many
now.
fishing villages do I have? Holy shit, got 2. Christ. Well, I mean, to be fair,
So you're
I
playing
am
this is a
English,
different
so-
hero in Risk of Rain, right?
Yep.
Who are you playing as, Cashy?
I'm playing
Oh,
as
that
the
looks
Void
fucking
Link,
great,
or
dude.
the... What is he freaking called again?
Alright,
I don't
let's see
remember,
if
but the
the
Void
photo
guy.
actually loads.
Oh, okay.
What do you
voices.
make with
Alright.
this dry shrimp stuff?
Well, it's basically just dried shrimp. It is just whole shrimp that has been dried.
Yeah.
And I've never cooked with it before. What I've read is that you're supposed to either rehydrate it or throw it in, like, soups and shit.
Yeah, because you know how you fucking when you're doing like like shrimp stock, like you're cooking with shrimp, you're fucking taking the shells off the shrimp, and then you put the shells, like you boil them in hot water to like extract some of that shrimp flavor to use it as
Yeah,
stock.
these haven't been, like, shelled or anything, though. These are just whole shrimp.
I can imagine. It seems like it's that, but on crack.
Yeah, it's just like entire shrimp that have been dried. And what I've read is that you either throw them in like whole if you're making like rice or soup, or like something with a high water content, because then they'll reconstitute while it's cooking in that.
Yeah.
Or you throw them in stuff like stir fry, where it's just heating them up very quickly.
I might actually. You know what? I've been wondering what I'm gonna make to food tomorrow. So I'm thinking shrimp fra diavolo, dude. I've been wanting to make it for a while, and I can get decent shrimp at the supermarket.
Yeah. Because like this pack of them I got right here, it's like I think about a pound of them, and it's like $10.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Fair enough. That's pretty nice.
What I'm gonna try doing is I'm gonna do half of them in like a chicken stir fry thing, and the other half of them I'm gonna make a curry out of it with chickpeas.
Yeah. Actually, I currently have a fuck ton of sort of fermented zucchini and fucking chili condiment that I'm not sure, because it's a lot that I'm not sure what to do with it. And I was fucking cooking the other day, and I was like, oh, this would be a great place to put some of that stuff in, and I completely forgot. Just completely fucking went by me, because it's really rather spicy, but it also has that funk.
Yeah.
I
Fair
made a
enough.
summer chili with it like last week. That was fucking cool.
Yeah.
Damn, I love food.
Ah,
And by
yes,
the
I love
way-
barbarian economy in this game, where your only viable economy is agriculture. That means you get fucked in the winter.
Yeah, that's how it used to be, my man.
Hang on, how much did I lose? Oh my god, I lost like 400 golds in most of my provinces.
By the way, if you want like something that's like quick and gives you a better idea of like the guy I was talking about earlier, this is actually the video that like introduced me to the guy. Like something I just stumbled across. While I
What
was
a
doing it.
fucking elite clickbait title, dude. Why a gay black civil rights hero opposed affirmative act? What is it? Why am I speaking Canadian today? Jesus Christ.
Because you are. Bayard Rustin. Is that how you call it? Is that how you say his name?
Well, it's not Bayard Rustin. That would be if he was French.
I mean, did he live in like New Orleans beforehand or something like that? Because that sounds like a very French name.
You know, like a lot of names in the black culture of the United States, you know,
Very French.
kind of French influenced.
Well, yeah, because like New Orleans was one of the few places where, as a black, it wasn't that bad during the slavery era. It was
Bold
bad,
statement.
but it was. Let me put it this way: you at least had a chance of working up in society. Outside of there, you had basically were weird. The French were fucking weird with their racism.
Yeah, I can agree with that. The French are very weird.
Why is it called Georgia when the guy who lives there isn't George?
Like as an example, right? This is one thing I learned about a long time ago, like of Louisiana French culture, and I think this was mostly in New Orleans, but I think it might have also been a thing around the rest of Louisiana as well. But something that like younger aristocratic white men would do, right, is they would go to these parties that were set up to like basically hook them up with black mistresses,
Yeah.
who would basically be like their or essentially just like their concubines until those men got married.
Yeah.
And if they had a kid and whatnot, they would actually have to pay that woman like child support and shit. And technically that kid could actually receive an inheritance, but they would be at like the very back of the line.
Yeah, that's
So-
how the fucking what do you call them? Not the Cajuns, there's a term for this like social class. Creoles.
Creole, yeah, Creole.
The
Big
fucking
Creole.
the New Orleans Creole like social class came to be.
Yeah, because that like in like French controlled parts of parts of like the United States before it was like, you know, fully acquired by the United States, you had like weird shit like black slave owners and shit.
Mm.
It was some wild shit.
Yeah, that's like advanced racism. Like it's
Yeah.
this is actually wasn't this a bit by like what's his name? The you know that one black American comic who lives in England? Fuck, I forget. He's actually I love this
Noah?
guy, but I forget his name. It doesn't matter. He says like fucking well, classism is just an advanced form of racism where you are racist against people that look like you.
That's actually pretty fucking good.
Reginald D. Hunter, that's his name.
Reginald D. Hunter.
Yeah, he's fucking cool as hell.
Oh, speaking of comedy,
Yeah.
we probably won't have much time to broach the topic, but
Yeah.
did you hear that Dave Chappelle got
Yeah, I
backed
still
up on
don't
stage?
understand what happened there, but I do love that like Will Smith ran on stage. It was fucking that like Chris Rock ran on stage. It's like, damn, was that Will Smith? Like just immediately making a bit out of it.
No, that is
did?
both
But
petty
he
and-
actually did
Yeah,
that?
he did that. Yeah, he was like a
Yeah.
Oh
guest.
my god, that's
It
great!
was like incredibly petty, but at the same time justified. Like,
No,
You
it's
can be
not petty. It's
but
a
it can
good
be
bit, dude.
completely- No. To me, it's like at the same time as justified, it is petty.
He got slapped in the fucking face by him. That's not petty at all. It's not remote. This is the anti-definition of. It's the antonym of petty. This.
I mean, you can still be petty and do comedic bits at the same time.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying
this
this isn't petty. This is like completely justified to make fun of the guy who slapped you in the face on live TV because you made a joke he didn't like.
I mean, let's be real.
To be fair,
we all know that if Will Smith didn't have as much money as he did, if he pulled that shit, he'd probably be standing in a.
Oh
fucking
yes.
right now.
Oh,
Yo,
100%.
But to me, the interesting bit is more. How do you say this? That I think this might become a thing.
Yeah. I
Like,
think
people
you may have a point there.
Storming comedians on stage
Yeah.
during comedy.
It's very worrying when, like, because comedians are the role of the comedian in a society. Like, people think of, oh, they're fucking comedians and they just talk shit. The role of the court jester in a society is to be able to say literally anything.
Like,
And-
I don't like.
When there's people going around, like, doing, like, hurting the person that can say anything because nobody takes them seriously anyway, that means that these are people who think that, like, it's okay to use violence to make sure nobody says anything they disagree with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like this is
Yeah.
people make fun of this whole concept, but this is like a huge red flag for the political culture of a country.
Yeah.
And you add to this like Roe v. Wade and shit. I'm glad I'm not an American right now, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, there's a reason I'm prepping out my fucking shit hits the fan kit.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Plus, I live in a goddamn border state. If shit happens, I either go north towards Canada or south towards Mexico.
Damn, I'd love to live in Mexico, dude. But except
I mean, you say that, but...
yeah, without the crime. I'd love to live in a gentrified place in Mexico.
Yeah.
I mean, most
I mean,
of
the
Mexico is
closest-
fine. I'm just terrified of. I have like a paranoia, you know.
I mean, the safest place would, I guess, technically be Chihuahua, but booze and drugs are banned there, so...
Yeah, that's an absolute no-go, dude.
Yeah, no.
Now, I do, like, the problem is that the areas with the highest cartel presence are, like, the ones that I find most interesting in terms of climate and cuisine and culture. So, I'm like, oh, I would love to live in, like, Jalisco, you know what I'm saying? I'd love to live in fucking the Sonoran Desert. I regularly just think about, I should move to the Sonoran Desert because it's fucking...
Dude, if anything, like, come out to where I grew up one of these days. I'll show you around,
What's
food.
that desert?
The Mojave.
Oh, that's like the Sonora, but like the level 2 Sonora. Like the for
Yes.
Sonora Desert is like for desert plays, the first level, and then like Mojave is the... No, but this is advanced desert here.
Yeah, like, I'll show you a picture of where I fucking grew up. Like, let me grab this shit. Like, these are, like, pictures I took of the town, of, like, the area I grew up in, like, about a month ago.
Yeah. Damn. I see, the thing about that I like about the Sonoran Desert is that apparently it rains there a lot. It's like the rainiest desert in the world.
Where's the Sonoran Desert again?
And I love rain. It's like the fucking... It's pretty big. It's New Mexico, Arizona, a lot of Mexico proper, California. So like,
yeah,
I'd
fair
love
enough.
to live in. Hang on, let me actually look. No, it's Tijuana. Yeah, it's not El Paso.
Yeah.
Tijuana.
Yeah.
By the way, Burger, when I took those photos, it was like below 0 Celsius, by the way.
Damn. That's
Wow.
fucking wild.
Yeah, because you gotta remember, or like out in the desert, it doesn't retain heat very well. So during the
Yeah.
day, it goes up like what's like 100 degrees. It goes up like over 40, like over 37, sometimes over 40 degrees Celsius during the day, and then at night it always drops below 5 degrees.
Yeah, see, this is why I wouldn't want to live in the Mojave Desert. Because it gets real cold. And I don't want that.
Well, it
I
only
want
gets
it to
cold at
al-
night, and
yeah,
then you just go
no, but
inside
see,
and
I
you
want it
just
to
like-
be warm always. Or even at night. Especially at night. Oh my god, I love, like, in the Mediterranean, just fucking, there's nothing better than just sitting on the rooftop at 3 in the morning. It's like, it's freshening up, there's a cool wind blowing in from the sea. It's like 20, 25 degrees, and you're just like hanging out, having a beer. Oh my god, that is fucking sick.
Oh, wait,
very cool.
Are we finishing soon?
Yes, we should actually. It's 20.
Just
3:30.
before you close this, can I just say I dedicate whatever I said to Anfast?
Yeah.
I
Shouts
dedicate
out
this to these nuts.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I dedicate this to the Mojave.
Shouts out to the man, the myth, the legend. It's been real, folks. See you around, cunts. That was